YouTube, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel. It's your man, Mr. Martin45, back with another video. And after all of the appliances, the tech videos, all of the unboxing stuff, we back to modifications. So today we're gonna be installing these right here. You know what it is, man. Good old underglow. I'll be putting that on there. These joints off of Amazon. I'll drop that link down in the description. Should be a pretty quick and easy install. I just gotta find a place to run them along the side of the vehicle as well as on the front and on the back. Came with a gang of zip ties, so of course you got your 3M tape and you got your zip ties as well. So I'll try to get this thrown up under here. But yeah, this car need to be washed. It's something terrible, just dirty. So we're gonna get it jumping. I'm gonna jump up under here, get these things started. Probably go with this side first and then go from there. All right, man, so we 5 zip ties in. I ran it along the, a little bit along the side, right before it gets to the panel where you can jack the car up. It's very narrow, but that 3M tape is kind of sticking to it, so I should be good. I could have went with another area up under there, but I want my LEDs to actually face down and not to the side. Which, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys, well, a couple of you guys in our Durango group have got some underglow installed on your vehicles. I don't know if they installed it the same way or just went with a different light, but let's see if I can So how the strip is made on the ones that I'm using is basically more or less a flat bar with the 3M tape on the back side. So of course you'll have a better install, should I say a better effect with it pointing straight down instead of to the side. There was a couple of other areas I could have actually mounted it where I could have just went with the 3M tape, but I want them to face down like this so I can get a pretty good read from it, have it be pretty bright. So with that being said, I'll probably throw maybe another 3 zip ties on this side because there are some holes up under here where there are already holes at along that strip that I ran, which let me just see if I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is where I ran it. As you can see, it right here, it's pretty thin, but I just ran my 3M tape on that. It was actually sticking to that, but I'm running my zip ties in these holes that are on the side. I don't know if you can see if I can get a good angle here. Another zip tie here. But yeah, there are holes right above up here that are already pretty much existing holes there. So just running my strip straight down there and then running with those holes that are already up on the side here to keep it secure up there. To have maybe another 4. All right, so running my strips here along this thin bracket here. They're already pre-existing strips here. Or pre-existing holes here. And 3M tape is actually holding pretty good, but these are just gonna keep it pretty well secure, so I don't have to worry about the 3M tape coming off of there. I still got like another 4 holes that I'm gonna run zip ties down through there on that are gonna keep me secure, and I don't have to worry about those coming loose. So I think I'm gonna run both my sides. I may run this passenger side and then jump on, I don't know if I want to do the back first or the front. I think I'm gonna do the back first and then run the front and then do that other side. That way I make sure I got enough room. Plus I need to make sure I'm going to be routing my wire correctly so it's nowhere near my exhaust. I don't need those kind of problems. But yeah, should be pretty dope. I've already kind of messed with it a little bit. Depending on how long this wire is, I didn't run up here. I'm almost tempted to kind of run the wire to see what it'll look like with this one side pretty much done. But I think I'll wait, get that done, and then get it wired up. It's just your power and your ground, and the one that I got, again, I'll throw the link in the description. I got it off Amazon. It was like 40 bucks, something like that. But it came with the Bluetooth controller already in it. And when you scan the box, it'll give you the Safari link or whatever to download the app itself. So that way you have the app to be able to control it. So that way you can change different colors, different styles you want ran. You can even run it. So once I get my subs put in here, I can have it going with the music, which I probably won't do. But yeah, we jump back on this and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, so man, as y'all can tell, it is a completely new day. I had some things I had to get knocked out last night, so couldn't finish up with it. But all I pretty much had to do today was, get my camera bag, right? Today was get all my loose wires zip tied up under there, which I got all that buttoned up. I pretty much had got all my lights set except for the ones in the rear. Now, like I said, I'll throw the link in the description so that way if you guys decide to get a set of these to put on your car, with mine and having a Durango, the way that cord going to the rear was going to run, it was going to rest on my exhaust. There was no other way I could have ran it unless I ran that one first, which being that, like I said, it's a relatively inexpensive mod. Like I said, it was only 40 bucks. So I may eventually end up redoing it. If I do end up redoing it, I may do that rear one first. Just to see if I can run that one different. Point being is because being that that one was going to sit on my exhaust and risk maybe messing up the whole system, I just cut that one out. So basically I only have each side and then the front. So that way I could avoid all my exhaust and that being an issue. So that being said, like I said, if you have a Durango and you decide to purchase one of these, I would probably suggest running that back one first so you can route that one first. I'm trying to say, trying to dodge your exhaust, no pun intended. So you can avoid your exhaust and actually run that one in the back and run that wire. And then because the sides and the front should be fine. They're pretty easy to kind of avoid all of the components up there, up under the bottom, as far as heat goes. But I was also going to have to run it across my spare, and I didn't want to do that either, which that rear one, it probably would have been a little bit better served to make the cords a little bit longer, which I probably could have extended my power wires, because the wires that it runs off of, there's two wires. Of course, your hot and your ground. And then, of course, you have the app. You run everything through your app or whatever. But if I would have extended that, and that would have gave me that much more room to want to run the one in the back, which again, I still had to attach it to my tow hitch. So all kind of problems with the one in the rear. But depending on if you have a trailer hitch up under there, which mine already had one, and the way that they ran the one that I have on mine, it's bolted up under the bottom of the car and not in the back where that little panel is back there. Oh, you guys have a Durango, you know what I'm talking about as far as where your trailer hitch is supposed to go. So that being said, got it all done, but that was the only main issue that I had. So it's pretty much it, man. So that will do it for another video, another Modification Mondays. Man, y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Plenty more videos coming. Got this one hooked in on a Durango. I'll be putting out another video pretty soon with the vet, doing some more restoration and updates with it. But this is how it turned out.